We're going to talk about Akira today, and we have Ryan here for the first time.
Hey, Ryan.
You know, I haven't been here this long, but I'm doing just fine. What's up with you? Finally get here, do a movie.
So first thing I want to say, I'm really glad I didn't watch this one with my kids around. A lot of times it's kind of tough, you know, I got to wait till we put them to bed so that I can, you know. This movie was awesome, but what the fuck happened? What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to a lot of other animes where I think it just goes into an imperfect physical universe.
Yeah, so there's like there's basically like 3 zombie children, or like, well, they they're now aged, but their bodies didn't age, they just wrinkled up or whatever. Well, there's 4. There's the 4th Akira who had these like, and they all have special powers. With Akira's powers caused this like nuclear explosion or something, and now we're in the aftermath. Which, so Tetsuo, who's this other kid, starts developing these powers, and his friend Canada.
It's Kaneda.
Canada.
It's Canada.
Canada. Yeah. And then it just gets insane. Tetsuo is looking for the remains of Akira, or he thinks he's still alive, or whatever. I don't know.
I find it to be like a gateway into anime compared to like, you know, like Akira. It makes Blade Runner look like Disneyland.
It makes Blade Runner look like Disney World.
And I do have to admit, this is the first time I've seen it all the way through. It's
you know, Final Fantasy VII is definitely a love letter to Akira.
Even Zelda Breath of the Wild. And then there's always like a protagonist who's kind of like the chosen one, who has special powers.
It's too much.
They established that they're controlling this with electrons, and Tetsuo doesn't want to take the electrons to contain it. Which, you know, I feel like Kaneda, he should be somebody that he...
I always took Texaco and Canada as, like, the dickbag and, like, the hero. But, you know, the hero's kind of a jerk in this one. Like,
yeah. He has the coolest bike. Actually, I have a theory on the bike. He talks about the ceramic engines in the wheels. So it's an electric bike that has a gas motor in it. It's an FPGA core. I think Akira is more about... a cautionary tale about science. Yeah. So, I mean, but they're super cool.
Yeah, and I have not seen a lot of anime, so only because I never got around to it. You know how long it takes me to get through movies like this, because I always have to pause it. I'm sure that there's stuff out there today, but I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. The one thing I always say too is a lot of it, like with most anime now is just so, it feels like it's so mass produced and just put out, and it's like they got to get it out quickly. This had to take years to make. Like the background pans are amazing. The detailed buildings, the lighting and everything. It's so good. And then each character moves so fluently, as opposed to like most anime, a lot of the times it's like someone in a position like this talking, and the only thing that's moving is their mouth.
You wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire if one jumped up and bit you on the end of your fucking dick.
This is, everybody is moving the entire time. This is really good animation. The style is definitely different than a lot of other animes.
Yeah. Neo Tokyo, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
so.
but I mean, it definitely feels like, I've seen this before. 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 That's really cool.
I would rent Akira. You want to rent Akira?
You're asking the guy who knows nothing about anime, who just finally saw Akira?
But you have a hentai section.
Yeah, you have hentai. And
hey, Mike, can you look up something for us?
Motherfucker!
Oh.
Jeez, these boys so unbearable. So I pull a damn fox to a barrel roll. Straight out of this bitch, on my way for the gold.